What's up, guys? Elking1 here with my week 1 game versus Maki. Want to give a huge shout out. Thank you for recording this. I was away and didn't have the devices to do it. So as you can see from the starting 6, we have she brings a pretty threatening team. Everyone I kind of predicted but Dunsparce. And then for myself, I have an E-Belt Val, Silk Scarf, Terra Normal Arcanine, a Citrus Berry Glowbro with Nasty Plot, a Corviknight with Body Press and Defog, AV Spiritomb, and a Rindo Sandy Shocks. So let's see how it goes. You can see currently trying to log in the team. This was a tough matchup in prep, I have to be honest. Yeah, I was really afraid of everything being banned in specs, and watching this back now, it's nice to know that none of those came. I just really thought I'd get clapped by Specs Bundle, Banded Pyro Ball, and Banded Triple Axle, as all my checks were pretty fraudulent. But good luck, have fun to Maki. Obviously, I know the result, but yeah, still a good battle. Still a good battle. As you can see here, she is going to lead off with a Pokemon, because that's how Pokemon works, obviously. I'm going to lead off here with Sandy Shocks, as she leads off with Meow. Pretty threatening lead here. I am Rindo, but Triple Axle Bandit still kills, so I don't really want to stay in. She's going to clearly set up a spike. I'm going to pivot out to Corv, because I can fraudulently take 2 Bandit Triple Axles. She spikes. Spikes are quite threatening. As I mentioned, Silk Scarf, Arcanine, which is not very happy with hazards being up on my side of the field. So what does she do? She's thinking, I'm always going to click defog here. I just can't have hazards up on the field. I don't care if she knocks me off. If she triple axles, I know she's not banded, so she clicks spike. But what does she do? She clicks U-turn. Spoilers, haha. She could have knocked, to be honest, but no, she clicks U-turn. As I kind of mentioned, like I just can't deal with hazards. You draft Premier Hazard Control for Premier Hazard Control, so you're gonna use it, right? She goes out into Dunsparce as I has click the aforementioned defog. I have no idea what this is gonna do, to be honest. I thought it could be Coil. I kind of thought it could be Rocks as well, since her only rocker would be Registeel. And then the set I was feeling most from Registeel was the oh god, Curse or Iron Defense, Terra Fighting, and just like absolutely clapping, which is always good. She paralyzes me, clicks Roost. I body press again. It's doing like a round half, which is always good. But for this play, she's clearly thinking. Doubles out, goes into Tentacruel. As I click U-turn, which is always good. Gives me some initiative. I crit her. I don't think crit really mattered, but I'm thinking going now to who I can put immediate pressure on for. Something to note on the slow, bro. I actually don't have a psychic move, which is always good. So clearly not going to go into that. I'm truly thinking Sandy Shocks, right? Like EP probably does a lot. I can also Volt Switch out. Doesn't have a ground type. So Fairy, free switch, but I brought this, and I knew I had to get rocks up early, right? Because the threats of Bundle and Cinder, I can figure out if they're boots or not very easily, right? So I end up rocking up on the Dunsparce as she clicks Roost, and I just am like, all right, I don't really want to stay in. I'm just gonna pivot out, Volt Switch out. Believe I go back into. I'm really thinking about it, right? Do I make an offensive switch or do I make a defensive switch? As I go into Corviknight, as I just cannot let. I really thought about going Iron Valiant there, but I just cannot let it get glared because that'll lose me the game. So she's thinking what to do. She's gonna rock up, obviously. As I gotta be honest, I really hate paralysis. Paralysis is like one of my least favorite statuses in the game. It's permanent, slows you down, just absolutely luck based. She clicks Stealth Rocks. The reason I'm going into this is I try to click. Oh, never mind. Oh, I crit her again. Okay, Corbin, you really need to chill out. That is, oh, geez. I didn't realize Corviknight was built like that. This is my week 1. But I'm post-commenting this after week 3. Um, so yeah, I mean, like, I don't know. How do I feel about the team so far? I love it. It's great. I go into Val. I make an offensive switch here, right? I'm Expert Belt, Mixed, what am I? CC Moonblast, Vacuum Wave, and Psycho Cut. Fun fact, actually, Steve told me after week 3, it actually gets Zen Headbutt, which is good. Happy I knew that now. I did not. I thought it only had Psycho Cut. Clearly, I'm just a bad Pokemon trainer. She doubles out as I'm going to just, no reason to overpredict. Don't want to get glared. I'm just going to CC. Right, makes the most sense. I close combat here. Does a decent chunk. With rocks, it's going quite well. But I realized, right, like, okay, she could be Pyappa. I don't think I killed with T-Bolt, which she ended up being Pyappa, but I just didn't want to test it, right? So I just double right back out into Corv. No reason to play my wing con that can pick off Meow and bundle with Vacuum Wave. I don't want no reason to risk it. She looks Sludge Bomb into a Corviknight, right? And I'm like, all right, this is perfect. I still have rocks up. She, I believe, still has rocks up. As she's thinking about what to do here, I thought she'd click spin. To be honest. So we'll see. No, is this the turn? She clicks knockoff to get rid of my leftovers, right? Which is a totally fair amount of play. As I'm paralyzed and can't move. That's what I was kind of talking about earlier, right? It's like it's so luck based, but whatever. No reason to get salty. Boots a stereotype. She spins with the rocks. Makes total sense. I can't move again. Great. Always fun. Always fun, right? She flip turns out, crits me. To be fair, I realized Corviknight crit like 2 or 3 U-turns, so maybe kind of deserved. As she pivots out into. Oh, I can't remember who she pivoted out to. If I was to guess, hindsight, I'd say probably Dunsparce. But it also could have been Cinderace. Dang it. Okay, so it is Cinderace that she pivots out to. And what do? I click Defog. Cool. All right, what did I get rid of? I think Hazard on my side, which is fine, right? My designated check to this is very loose. It is Glowbro. It takes 2 Boots Pyro Balls. It does not take 2 Bandit Pyro Balls, but with Citrus, I can play around it, right? Chi turns out, great play. Get the momentum. Goes right back out into Meow. The triple threat Firewater Grass Core on this team is absolutely cracked. She goes for knockoff. I believe, if I remember correctly, I can't let Glowbro take too much damage because this is also my Registeel check. Because Registeel is an absolute monster. So she's thinking about what to do. Well, actually, no, she's not thinking about what to do at all. She just clicked knockout. Duh. I'm thinking about what to do. It's like, no, I can't stay in. I was really, I didn't want to get U-turn spammed over and over again, right? Because while Slowbro has regen, doesn't matter. I think I pivot out here into Corv. Makes total sense. This guy's been the glue of the team, right? What does she do? I knock off. I really already knew that. I'm at around half. I'm like, I really need to get a roost off right now, otherwise I will be screwed. She turns out into, I believe it's going to be Cinderace, which makes total sense. Or does she go Reggie now? Oh. No, I think she definitely goes Cinder. I still can't believe it wasn't Specs Bundle. But no, she clicks Cinderace here, 100% of the time. Oh? Nope, okay. I really got baited. This is a replay I've watched, and I still didn't remember what you went to. As I click Roost, right? I have to. So I'm really thinking here. I'm like, right, what do I go for? I could U-turn, no, but I gotta play it safe. I can't let. This is my very loose check to Meow. It's my loose check to a bunch of things, right? And like, she's not making any progress on Slowbro. The guy's a beast. Glowbro is an absolute hero. And what does she go into now? She's thinking she ends up going Dunsparce. Which makes sense, right? and I'm thinking about what to do, right? My set is Nasty Plot, Flamethrower, Sludge Bomb, and Slack Off. She doesn't know I don't have Psychic coverage. So she's thinking about what to do here. I believe, if I remember correctly, she clicks that. Yeah, which was kind of a throw. I was really baiting for a poison here because this thing was super hard to break. And required a lot of prediction. But hindsight 2020, I actually had enough speed for Registeel that had no speed. So getting paralyzed, excuse me, was not the play. But right, she glares at me. Sad. I'm thinking about what to do now, right? I'm in. And I believe I actually go for Nasty Plot, right? I gotta be honest, when I drafted this little guy, I did not realize that he got set up in every single department. Combine, Nasty Plot, Iron Defense, and Curse. Crazy. She goes for the Body Slam. I'm pretty defensive. I go for a Sludge Bomb, fire it back. Um, she goes out into. Is this the time? She's thinking about what to go out to, right? I'm at +2. I don't think I had much special attack, if I remember correctly. Was mainly going to use just my natural, I could, in theory, click Nasty Plot alongside Reggie if he tried to Amnesia. She goes into that, and I click Sludge Bomb again. I'm like, okay, I currently have Rocks up. No, I don't. I don't have Rocks up at the moment, excuse me. I'm like, all right, I got to double out in a Corb. I can't lose my Citrus. She clicks Knock Off. Then flip turn makes total sense. It's kind of a flip turn bot. If I remember correctly, she's thinking about what to do, whether to go Reggie or Cinder. At this point, I'm just going to click U-turn because that makes the most sense to me. I don't think she's staying in. She can't really do much. If I body press, she's pretty much dead and loses her spin. She has to keep rocks off the field, right? So I click the U-turn here because I want to get in my. I'm thinking, right, running some calcs, deciding what to bring in. I know rocks are really, really important here, and I ran a calc, and I was like, okay, I can take a banded pyro ball. And I think I could also take a banded HJK due to my investment. I had a lot of HP, so I go into Sandy Shocks, right? I'm not taking any chip. I know, most likely, I'm going to take a banded U-turn, and that's fine. Turns out, after running some calcs, she was not banded. I mean, obviously, do the pyro ball calc. That would have made the most sense. I ran some calcs on Glowbro. Realized she wasn't banded. I also think I took a banded pyro ball either way, so I was like, okay, I just need rocks. I need rocks. In order to win. So she clicks the U-turn, which is always a fair play, right? Does about on 30. And she goes out into, I forget who. Yes, you. No? Fair. As I click rocks. And rocks just have to stay up for me. It just makes total sense. I need to keep rocks up. Bundle hasn't come in yet. Obviously now I can see that the bundle's boots, which I obviously figure out later, but I'm like, I need to click it. I just have to keep it. I go out into Corviknight because I'm very uncreative. Doesn't really, you never kill. You have its own Axel, so she just U-turns out, right? As I'm truly thinking about what to do, right, like the tentacle comes in, takes rocks damage. I'm like, okay, I have a Spiritomb. I'm like, I really thought hard about whether or not she predicted if I would double out to Spiritomb or if I'd stay in. But I realized either way, what she's shown, right? She's shown me her 4 moves, and none of them do that much damage to Spiritomb. I'd be sad about losing my AV if she was Specs Bundle, but I was willing to take that risk. I was like, okay, I have Vacuum Wave. If she's Spec, she'll be at 75 and always gets killed by Iron Val Vacuum Wave. So I got into Spiritomb here as she clicked Rapid Spin, which is great. That is exactly what we needed. She tries to flip turn out, but I'm really Spiritomb's a great guy. As I click Sucker Punch and get my first kill of the season with a 2-point mon. Yup. Amazing stuff. She goes on to Registeel now, right? Because I'm a Spiritomb, can't really do too much. But looking at her set, she don't really do that much to me either. But I'm thinking about what to do, right? I'm like, do I stay in? I think I had Nightshade, so I could have done, 100 damage. But I built Registeel to check this. Registeel. I built Slowbro Galar to check this, right? And here comes the beast. She curses up, makes total sense. And at this point, she doesn't realize that I don't have Psychic. I didn't bring Psychic because I didn't think I needed it. She heavy slams, does absolutely nothing as I nasty plot up, right? She's thinking about what to do. I forget what I clicked. I think I'm debating between nasty plot and flamethrower at this point, right? She clicks curse. God, this Registeel's a threat. As a Terra Captain, is absolutely cracked. As I believe what they hear, I click flamethrower, right? Do I don't know, little 39%, not too much, but it should be a 3 KO. She's thinking about what to do again. That's slow, bro. Looking at it from the opponent's perspective, I can understand why nobody likes this mon. This guy he sits there, he smiles at you, he breathes fire on you, he throws poison thing at you, and he just smiles while doing it. It's kind of weird. I click Nasty Plot again because I'm like, okay, I can boost up one more time. As she clicks Heavy Slam, procs the Citrus Berry, which is meant for 2 banded Pyro Balls, but I know that the Cinderace isn't banded, so it's fine. I'm at +3, right? With being paralyzed and her at -2, I actually outspeed. So I flamethrower this turn and kill the Registeel, which is a huge threat out of the way, right? She's figuring out what to do. I've killed the Registeel and this. She's gonna pivot. I don't remember who she pivots to, right? But I'm at +4. With no psychic move, which is kind of a fraud. She goes Cinder. I realize from Calix, she is not banded, but she's not boots. She turns out, I believe, if I remember correctly, I clicked an attacking move. Oh, she crits me. Wow, poor guy. Has been crit a couple times now. She goes down into Dunsparce, as I believe I clicked Sludge Bomb, which does a lot. So this turn, right, she's thinking about what to do. I believe I'm going to click Slack off this turn, right, because I'm getting pretty low, and I realize, like, I don't think she can kill me. She roosts as I'm paralyzed. She's now at half. Clicks Body Slam as I'm able to slack off. If I wasn't able to slack off, I could have just doubled out, but it would have been annoying. So I'm at pretty high HP. She Body Slams as I'm paralyzed and can't move. I really hate para. She's thinking about what to do. I'm roughly at like, what, 35, 40? I'm like, okay. If I remember how much it did last time, if I attack, I'll kill it. She doubles into into Meow, and I'm like, please hit, please hit, please hit. As I Sludge Bomb and kill her. So Meow goes down to Slowbro Galar. That's what I'm saying. He's smiling, he's laughing, he's having a good time as he's looking to just kill. She aggressively goes bundle, which is always good. And I'm thinking about what to do here, right? I'm like, okay, I don't live to Specs bundle. I need to double out because this can break down Dunsparce. She already paralyzed me, excuse me. And I'm going to my designated check, right? She freeze dries, does absolutely nothing. I would have loved to hear the live reaction for that. She's gonna flip turn out, crits me, which is kind of a bummer for next time, because I think that puts me in range of 2 Ice Beams or Hydros. She goes down to Sparsely. What did I click? Dark Pulse. Nice. I was like, oh, she's rattled. I think that's not good. She clicks Stealth Rocks. Who did I go out to? I'm gonna double out into Slowbro. Nice. God, he's just such a happy camper. I go on a slow bro. No longer have my boost, which is kind of a bummer, but she doubles out into Cinderace, as I believe I couldn't move. Got it. That's totally fair. She's gonna click Pyro Ball, as I'm thinking, I'm like, alright, I live a Pyro. If she U-turns out, I can pick up a kill. I'm just gonna click Sludge Bomb. Um, I have rocks up now, and they're here to stay, which is always good. So there's no way that, I think she has one more switch after this. She clicks Pyro Ball. I'm gonna kill her. Right? Glow Brother Go getting 3 kills. Insane behavior. And look, just such a happy camper. She goes out into Iron Bundle. I really am like, I can't slack Glow Bro. I probably should have, but use the goat. Um, never gonna sack the goat. That'd be bad. Bad for morale. I mean, come on now. I double out into Spiritomb. I'm like, okay, I can take. I don't know. I can take 2. Hopefully, she pumps, does a decent amount. As she's gonna, I don't remember which move she clicks. Flip turns, but I suck her. I'm trying to get the chip for Vacuum Wave because she needs to be at like 75%, and I realized she was boots from the fact she switched in and didn't take anything. She goes out into Dunsparce, who's pretty low. Right, I'm trying to think about, okay, who do I want to get this kill? Guess hindsight, if I really thought about it, I go Valiant, right? I know the bundles at pretty much around 75. She tries to glare. I click Spirit Break, kill it. And I'm like, okay, I think Vacuum Wave can pick off the bundle, and I'll win this game 5-0. She goes out in a bundle. I think she's at around about 75, but maybe a little bit higher. So I'm like, okay, I'll take Vacuum Wave, and I'll just kill her with E-Speed. Vacuum Wave, she lives on 7. She Hydros, kills me. Bummer. Um, yeah, a little annoying, but whatever. It's fine. It's been a good game so far either way. I go Arcanine here, take rocks. Doesn't matter. I have extreme speed. Game's a wrap. She protects as Itera. Both really trying to waste each other's time here. Look at that little gem on his head. What a boy. Good boy. As she protects, I click extreme speed. She protects herself. She hydro pumps. I kill her with extreme speed. And that's the game. That's a wrap. GG to Maki. That was a lot of fun. Appreciate everyone, hyping me up for GWA Season 7, which is my first time here. And yeah, I appreciate you carving out the time. And I hope everyone has a great rest of their day. Bye.